Room in here. Hey, Ronnie. I just woke up here. Try to jump on this Zoom meeting in a second, in 5 minutes. Let's see if they'll even let me on there. I got Amber in front of a judge or a referee today or some shit. I don't know. So, I have 4 minutes. Oh, Lisa. I just woke up like, 10, 20 minutes ago, so I'm not up and going yet. Zoom. It's working now? Working. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. It just figures. What's my Wi-Fi doing? Good Wi-Fi, we're on a 30 cage. 9 o'clock, where's the judge? Trying to get meeting, it's 9 o'clock. You probably can't see it. I'm trying to join Zoom right now. Judge Huey's room. Waiting on the host to start the meeting. I got up all early for this. I put affected client, so I'm sure they're going to kick me out of here. That's my username. Affected client. I wish to remain anonymous. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Let's not be late, Judge. Unless they canceled this. Oh, wake up freaking 8:30 for nothing. I probably got wind that I was going to be here. Well, we're going to cancel this and do it another time. Okay. Okay. Judge Huey's personal meeting room. It's 9:03. 9:05. It's supposed to be the 5th at 9 o'clock. At this meeting room. Oh, I ain't touching that trust. That thing's still sitting there. I haven't touched that in like 3-4 months. Something like that. Same with my foreclosure. This is my convicted felon and drug addicted attorney who lost her kids that said I was mentally deranged or something. And they see no problem with that. Yeah, you're gonna go to jail for fucking not doing anything. I'm gonna say make anyone go to prison just because we don't like them. Welcome to America. Welcome to frickin' America. This is a private trial. They're obviously not gonna. I don't think they're gonna have it. Pasco Sheriff's gonna continue to target me. Targeted by the whole state. I'm gonna open my congressional inquiry today. I'll work on that. That's all I want to do is this bullshit. $9:05. Let's go. Everyone's late for court. Oh, that was a great film. That was one of my favorite movies. All the perspective and shit. When the men in black are outside his house and they're moving all slow. They put their hands up on the window. I've seen shit like that. Except people were on rollerblades and they were really tall. Really tall rollerblade people. They got real tall and then real short. No perspective. Time works weird. One of the many things. Put a robe on. I threw away my freaking cap and gown from school. Oh, that was a robe. And I put that square, that black cube on my head with the black robe. What the fuck does that even mean? I marched down the aisle. Did I even go to my graduation? I don't remember. I think I did. I think I showed up late. I don't really want to go to it. Fucking no one ever questions. Why do you put a black cube on your head? They ain't gonna do this. Just woke up. Just waiting for white one. Oh, robes and funny hats. It's like a yarmulke with a twist of an Islamic frickin' hypercube on the top. And all my teachers and shit and staff, they all wore the same shit, but they had these tassels. All these, and I had a red tassel too. I wore around my neck for community fucking service and all this extra shit. They could be waiting in the bathroom room. Yeah, Chris has got some of those from the casinos, from Choctaw Casino. I'll borrow one of his. Some fuzzy slippers. How do I, jeez. Let's go check her. Let's go to the Florida bar. Florida bar. Notice of judgment of guilt, Supreme Court order. That's not what I want though. That's where I found the link. Case Florida bars, Amber Cotwell. FloridaCourts.gov. Oh, notice of cancellation of final hearing. That was 2 days ago. I'm sitting here for nothing. Oh, they'd be sitting here all day and they changed the time. They got word that I was coming. They knew I was coming. Supreme Court of Florida. Cancellation final hearing. Please take notice that the final hearing canceled for September 5th, 2025 at 9:30 a.m. has been canceled. Why? Why? Why is it canceled? Why is it canceled? Has it been rescheduled? I woke up for nothing. Piece of shit judge. Piece of shit lawyer. Alright, I guess we're not doing that. Got up for nothing. Academic achievements. Academia. We got gas station Fireball outside. Straight from the Habib store. I gotta keep track of all these freaking deadbeats and shit. I don't want to deal with it today. They knew I was coming. And they knew I'd be filming it. They knew I'd be all over it like stink on shit. We better cancel this. Keep this real quiet. You know I'd create a record. Yeah, it's corrupt everywhere. This country's gone. They have a right to this. The appeals court just threw out my 4th appeal, citing Supreme case law. I'll make a post. I was on the FBI shit yesterday, and Police One. I was linked to the FBI. Said if you the cops, like, their training now is if you encounter someone that talks about the Constitution or the Supreme Court, like landmark Supreme Court cases, they're a sovereign citizen or a state national or some shit. They're a terrorist. I'm gonna be talking about that Constitution and shit. Yeah, they'll harass you in the courthouse. And the bailiff called detectives. I can't get a hold of a detective. Call detectives on, quoting Alice in Wonderland. Launched 2 secret court cases on me. American justices. How did I get up? I guess I got out of town today anyway. I'm gonna get that sofa. Justice. Oh, Ellen hasn't called me back. What's it been, like 2 days too? LNA never called me back from Judge Joseph Justice's office. They don't care. They spent all day on my congressional inquiry. It's bullshit. I had to take a shower too. I haven't had a shower in like 4 days. Yeah, I'll never get a day in court. I got to do a federal habeas corpus too, not a federal lawsuit. Being fully disabled. Why is it canceled? What's the reason for canceling it? I clicked off it. Who did it? Who did the cancellation? Oh, so this was bar discipline day before referee. Oh, hold on. State proceedings. A joint stipulated motion of state proceedings to determine sanctions under Florida rule regulating the Florida bar filed in the above case is granted. Oh, there's a stay on it. Respondent or counsel shall provide a quarterly status report concerning the appeal to the referee and to the bar. Promptly petition to lift the stay when the appeal is concluded. Let's see what this says. This just came. This was on the 3rd. I don't know what this means. I'm not an attorney. Joint stipulated motion to stay. So the stay, I think it's just a hold. Oh, look, I was thinking about this. Why did she get a job in Virginia? Well, she was running from Florida, is what it looks like. When she went to work at Whitbeck Bennett, because she never told the Florida bar that she was arrested for felonies, and then all of a sudden decides to go to Virginia and become a partner with Whitbeck Bennett. She was trying to circumvent the system and flee the state and go practice law somewhere else, and just never tell the Florida bar. What kind of bearing does this have on my case? I told the judge. I played it on here. You don't even listen. Pre-boiler, stainless steel cup. The hell's a pre-boiler? Pre-boil. You take the Piggly Wiggly coffee and you put it in instant coffee. Oh, what else we got here? That's very disappointing. They just canceled this 2 days ago. Witness list and exhibit list. List of witnesses: Amber Patwell, respondent; Ronald Carver, investigator. Mr. Carver will provide testimony regarding aggravation, including respondent's online social media presence. She blocked me on Facebook a long time ago, so I can't see anything, and I'm not making up a fucking troll account to go see it. But I guess that's all part of, I guess she posted the camera footage from inside the house with her puking and pissing herself and kids getting thrown against walls. List of documents: Pasco Sheriff's Office complaint affidavit for the arrest of Amber Hambrecht Patwell, child neglect. 2 counts of child neglect, and there's no mention of drugs here. A null pros for child neglect. Respondent's social media post for the Florida Attorney Advice Facebook group. If anyone wants to go join that, it's probably a private group. Respondent's Facebook profile. They'll use all your social media. Even if you're an attorney, they'll use your social media against you. I'm living proof of that. Propane burner. No. I don't rarely even wash this thing. It's all coffee stained and shit. Alright, joint stipulated motion to stay proceedings to determine sanctions. And so this is dated 7/18. Together, the Florida Bar and Amber Patwell, collectively referred to as the parties, hereby filed a stipulated motion requesting this court enter an order staying the proceedings, not pending in front of the court-appointed referee, Judge Michael Huey, to determine sanctions against Amber Patwell under rules regulating the Florida Bar until the exhaustion and conclusions of Ms. Patwell's appellate effort in the pending criminal proceeding. All right, so they're putting all this stuff on hold because she's appealing her guilty conviction, and she hasn't had a trial for her perjury charge yet. It's all gonna go. I'm sure it's all gonna go away. Oh, Brandy. No, Angel. So that could be years. They're gonna put this off, and they'll be like, they'll all quietly go away. Well, I'm not gonna go away. Respondent agrees that if the court grants the instant motion to stay, she or her counsel will provide quarterly status reports concerning the appeal to the referee, and she or her counsel will promptly petition to lift the stay when the appeal is concluded. All right, so it's all behind legal red tape now. Bullshit is what it is. And she committed these 2 felonies in February of 2022. And I'm accused of committing 1 misdemeanor in March of 2022. And they've already wrapped this up. They've already wrapped up 2 of her felonies. And we ain't even close to a resolution on a misdemeanor. I'll let you read it. Also for you. Nowhere close to resolution. Thanks for coffee. This stream was a big flop. Shekels. Yeah, the Florida bar, and the courts, they don't want anything to do. They act like this never happened. She was supposed to tell the Florida bar within 10 days of being charged with a felony or arrested. She didn't do it. She just kept on representing people. And then gets a job in Virginia. And violates probation and gets arrested again. Now that this is she's breaking rules, but no, we're gonna represent you. We're gonna get you in trouble. We're gonna perjure the court about me. We can tell it to the judge, and the judge says, "Who are you?" And they act like it never happened. Yeah, I think they got word that I'm gonna frickin' that I was gonna be here. I can't keep my stupid mouth shut. Oh, my 8th attorney. Pamber Smatwell. She was supposed to go in front of a Supreme Court referee today for sanctions. Looks like her and her lawyer put a stay on the sanctions until she appeals one of her felony convictions. And it could go on forever because she still hasn't been she hasn't been to court for a trial for her perjury charge yet. If this lady didn't cause a mistrial in my case, of course she did that. I don't care though. The rules don't apply to me. Who, you? Who, you? This woman's got 2 felonies. She actually had 3 of them. I only knew about 2. Who, you? Oh, this lady right here, Judge. This fucking lady's drunk right now. She's drunk and high. Oh, she was out of her mind. She was making, she did so many awful things. She was making motions to Pinellas County. Hey, we're in Pasco. Pinellas is like at least 20, 30 miles south. That's a whole different county. That guy finally recused himself. He didn't give a reason why. And you got the other guy, Justice, doubling down and abusing me. Violating my rights. Well, I'll probably spend at least 2-3 hours today while being totally disabled, basically brain dead, filling out all those forms for the congressional inquiry, and I'll probably wait 6 to 8 weeks and be like, oh, they'll come up with some excuse on why they can't do it. There's no remedy around here. Ooh, could I have been more clear? Tell it to the judge. Very clear. I'm pointing at them. I'm pretty sure I was pointing at her. This lady right here. Like I'm talking about myself in the third person? I don't think she can comprehend reality. I mean, she pissed hot for freaking MDMA and freaking amphetamines and alcohol. And when she went to they brought her to urgent care, then unarrested her, brought her to urgent care. She pissed hot for 3 different substances. If you're doing MDMA, you're not going to want to be drinking alcohol. She's that much of a nutcase. Or she's on MDMA, amphetamines, and still wants to drink on top of it. She's afraid. She's drug addicted, drug-addled lunatic. Oh, I guess we're out of things to talk about them. There's an order. So she's putting off her sanctions. I think the Facebook thing, she's on that legal group. I would assume she was getting legal advice on there without having a license to practice law. She's gotten so much trouble. She's a drug-addicted lunatic, and she's dealing. Was it 20 grams of MDMA and 27 Adderall 30 pills that aren't prescribed to her? Is that for personal consumption? Like 16 8-balls of MDMA? I need 16 8-balls. That is wild. She's dealing. She's a freak. She's an absolute freak. She's a convicted felon. Where did she get felony drug probation for child neglect? There's no mention of drugs. That cop the other day hung up on me when I mentioned it. I put in the Crime Stoppers tip. They're not going to touch it. Yeah, I like them both too. Sounds like a light day. Yeah, I got to work on a congressional inquiry on a federal habeas corpus. Well, the professional standard, you probably shouldn't be on illegal narcotics if you're a member of the bar. You put all these ESQ in the end of your name. It's Esquire. It means shield. You're gonna shield if your freaking mind's not in the right place. What kills me is she had the nerve to sabotage me, to tell the judge I'm mentally incompetent. The woman was high off her ass, drunk off her ass in court. She had no idea which ends up. Post-concussive disorder. I read the transcripts of some of her hearings. They're like, should this lady have been practicing law with post-concussive disorder and being on drugs? But no, this is like it never happened. I brought it up. I demanded a public apology. The only answer I got was Frank Gray ran from the bench and recused himself. She's demented. Why did she go to Virginia? I'm going to up and leave Florida and go work in Virginia. that didn't work out, did it? Fucking crazy. Get some air in here. It's smoky. I got a visitor here, but I guess they left. A visitor. Oh, what's there to enjoy out here? Opening congressional inquiries. And if they toss it, they always find a creative way or a non-creative way to blow me off. But I'll document. I'm doing all the proper channels. It's the proper channels. Proper channels. Oh, we're on top messages. Jeez. I had to restart it, so I went to top messages. It's stupid. I don't know if I missed your comments because of that. The presence felony. 34 felonies? How many felonies he got? That guy's a lunatic. He's a lunatic, too. A lunatic felon. It's dark for light. Bitter for sweet. Up for down, left for right. This place is unsalvageable. Oh, I'm tired. I don't want to be on. I don't want to be on here, but I wanted to catch that. I was gonna try screen recording it because they put like little computer viruses in it to keep you from doing that. The content channel, all the content you'll ever need. I've never heard of these things before. Let's go like an hour and get out of here. I'll go climb the mountain and take a shower. Wow. Is that my friend? That's a Hyundai, it's not a Kia. Biblically accurate. I got age restricted the other day. I think I was yelling JFC over and over again. I'm at Tops Casino. Oh, the flies are back. That's good news. I lost in court. It's not over. It's not over till the end. I was looking through all the transcripts. The final hearing I wasn't allowed into, the final trial. It wasn't a trial, it was just we're gonna steal your house in the back room shit. And the lawyer that I didn't even hire, that I guess was operating under a proxy for the one that was disbarred, kept saying you're Green Tree servicing. Where's your letter of like designation? Because I had GMAC and Fannie Mae, and then it became Ditech, and Ditech bankrupted the whole company. So they sent it to Greentree. I have no contract with them. They had no standing, and it looked like the lawyer brought it up, and that they just kind of glossed over it, moved on. There's no standing there. I'm sorry you lost. Just keep fighting. It's time to freaking spend your life doing this. We're drinking coffee at 9:30 in the morning. These people are fucking whacked. Imagine a freaking American waking up having coffee and cigarettes. Like we're living in the 1920s or 40s or something. Gift cards. Paid in gift cards to stalk me. Stalk and harass me. Give you an iTunes gift card. We'll give you a tenner of freaking mathematic amphetamines. We'll get you high all day if you harass this person and troll them. Could have 28 ball, 20 grams of MDMA. Quit smoking. I don't want to smoke anymore. I don't want to deal with court anymore. I don't smoke anymore. Cindy, you should go down to the public records place. Look at the whole file. There's got to be no financial information there. They put that in a different place. They hide that. It's probably under the clerk's desk or something. There's no safe under the clerk's desk. Like comptroller's desk. Tired. I don't want to be up this early. Where'd my friend go? Lunatic. Gonna be a busy day. I'm gonna go like 20 more minutes. I don't want to be on here. Just gonna get trolled. People gonna tell you to give up because you know you're directly over the target. Why don't you give up and move on? You can't move on from this shit. Start a new life somewhere else. Just forget it all happened. Fake your own death, move to Mexico. I'll learn Spanish. Took me off guard. Guaranteed to lose. When did I reopen my case? I was June? Beginning of June? They haven't done anything with it yet. It's three months ago. Start over, flip burgers. Trained as a nurse. I'm going to go to Mexico and become like a plastic surgeon or something. Go do open heart surgery on people. I'll grab my scalpel out of my toolbox. My sewing kit. I'd be a Mexican lawyer. Marine. I'm gonna go practice maritime law in the Marine Kingdom. Satan's Marine Kingdom. This is gross. Ugh, smoke this. I'm gonna go practice open heart surgery. Harvest people's organs out of bathtubs full of ice for the Sinaloa cartel. Oh, she came in. Is it back on top chat? Top chat. Go work at a Mexican McDonald's flipping fries in Mexico. Oh, she is a lunatic. Start all over again. Maybe I could seek asylum in Canada. We're getting very close. It's only a matter of months. And it's going to be winter again. Disappear. That's what they want. They want you to disappear. The toothless chihuahua. The toothless chihuahua. You call my dog a piece of shit. Not there. The other dog's a piece of shit. Forgot about that. That got age restricted. I didn't do anything sexual on there, did I? It was complaining about sexuality and shit. That's a great line. That's blocked and freaking age restricted. I'm not ranking up good brownie points for the YouTube supercomputer. Kill these flies. These fucking flies. How do you like that? 91% alcohol right in your stupid fly eyes. Everyone's tearing each other's faces off. That wasn't good. Oh, you're talking about John. No idea. I don't know. She texted me too. What's happening in your life? I've been documenting my life. That's 2017. I don't know what's happening. There's no reason not to know what's happening. You know, I watch the news all the time, reality shows and shit. I know what's going on in every celebrity's life. All these court trials and shit for all these celebrities. Everyone knows what's going on in Diddy's trial. I don't know what's going on in that. What's going on in their life? What's the difference between me and them? I'm not a multi-millionaire yet. Well, I am, but I just can't get the money. Can't get the money. Can't get the shekels. I was saying this morning, the rest of my family, my kid's mother and shit, like the grandmother, oh, something about a trust. And then they try to get my car, and I send them a copy of the Uniform Trust for Minors account in my son's name. They didn't like that I found that. You know all about it. You know everything about it. You're spending money off it. Money! Shekels. It's a blessed day. Maybe be blessed by Satan himself. I'm sick of her flippance. Absolute flippance. She's inhabited by demons. Some sort of demonic possession. I guarantee you. I know they're hanging around here too, because I got somebody else that's over here. Another YouTuber that's targeted. Two targeted people. Sitting on the same campsite. boy, they're gonna love that. It's a beautiful morning. Get an act of Congress to frickin' an act of Congress over a misdemeanor. They just can't admit that they've been targeting me for over a decade now. At least Pasco County as a whole, if not the state of Florida. Zion Ron DeSantis, he don't give a shit. How's the governor going to hang up on me? The governor's office. I tried to schedule time to meet with the governor. Oh, we're just going to disconnect the phone call. We're going to hang up on you. Is that so? That's how you run this place, isn't it? Be over in Israel all day. Jeez, I'm up. I'm fucking up. Leave me alone. Up and about. Climb a mountain. Malcontent. That's it. How do they find this channel? It goes out to nobody. They don't promote it. You manage to like accumulate every tart around here you've never seen before, with brand new accounts and shit. Now it's demonic influence. I could hear him was it last time I was over there? Or the time before? Could hear the motherfuckers. Cookie saw him. Could hear them, I could smell them, I could taste them. I know when they're around. And they're monsters, they're demons. They can manipulate you and shit. Look at like all these movies about possessed people. They don't have any control over themselves, they just take over. Flood with trolls now. Oh, not nice. Oh, that's sweet. It's a troll channel. Got toxic mold in here. Oh, bless. We're supposed to be in the Supreme Court right now. That didn't happen. Her real name's Teeling. The Teeling family. The Teeling crime family. I don't have any of that stuff. Well, we got some cheap vodka over here. Some gas station Fireball outside. My caseload's too high to get a job. I got 14 court cases, and I'm keeping an eye on at least one other one. Money. Need money. There's only one thing of child neglect. That's my attorney. She's already been found guilty of that. I'm sure she's still visiting her kids and shit. And she's not allowed to. That's my belief. I'm entitled to my beliefs. She's such a scumbag. She adopted them out to her sister. How'd she get to do that? You know you're going to go see the kids. She lost everything. She lost her husband, lost her kids, lost her house, lost her career. Her life's destroyed. I'm sure there's demonic influence. I'm positive there's demonic influence over there. Targeting. I just showed you. How'd you know? I ran the stream. I put the child neglect charges up. It's overrun with flies in it. Where do these flies come from? Full of flies in here. Get job. Get job. I'm being an attorney. I charge $500 an hour. I work like four-hour work weeks. That even be enough? It'd be like $8,000 a month. That should be enough. And one billable hour is like 10 minutes. So work about a half hour a week, or $8 grand a month. $4,200. What about my other lawyer? He was making he said he's making like $140,000 a month selling life insurance in Spain. Well, what a scam! What an absolute scam! Like 1.5, like $1 million something a year. Selling life insurance. Who the hell's buying that shit? And how they spend so much money? It's just a scam. It's a fucking scam. Chef. I'm a chef too. I made tacos yesterday. Gotta burn. Yeah, $4,200, that's good. That's like minimum wage nowadays. Now you're supposed to spend like 40% on like housing. Rent's like $2 grand, so you spend like 50% and max out your rent. This place sucks. Sick of it. cigarettes. Sick of cigarettes. I got 12 thumbs up there. What the hell's wrong with you people? Doesn't cost a fucking dime. Give me a thumbs up, hit the share button. Share me out with all your troll buddies, your troll mother, your troll brother, your troll father. Ah, jeez. Fucking crackers. Share me out with all your fellow homeless people at the homeless camp. $59 a pack. I like $1.50 here. $1.50 a pack. Asking, you'll get a 16 thumbs up, 85 trolls. That's not a fake account. If I had a real RV, I wouldn't have to shit in a bucket, would I? That's some of that sweet Teeling Family Trust or some freaking Title 42 freaking U.S. Code freaking lawsuit money. Gotta finish that up. Yeah, good luck. Bye now. Bye. Bye. Hope they don't break your kneecaps. Fuck. They're gonna break your legs. Touch that effing Bible. I got everything I needed out of that. No more of that shit. It was probably written by the devil himself. You gotta read the prosperity gospel. Hey, give me $1. Give me $1. God will make you rich or something. It's for entertainment purposes only. That's commentary. I'm sick of YouTube. This place sucks. What? It was Joel Osteen, then the timeline's changed. Now it's Joel Osteen. Used to have an L in there. Joel Osteen, Creflo Dollar. There's another guy, Kenneth Copeland. They're such bad people. Creflo Dollar. It's like Judge Joseph Justice. That's not a real name. Yeah, I'm sick of YouTube and it's early. I just want to get that Supreme Court trial. Now we got people in here, so might as well get some thumbs up and shit. Well, they're parasites. This whole world's full of parasites. The government's a bunch of parasites. Sanchez. Dirty Sanchez. Jennifer Sanchez took our jobs. Oh, how many gift cards they give you to come do this? Gift cards. iTunes gift cards. Yeah, false leaders. It's gonna be the people you least expect. Sick of this place. Not that I like this place. Just in general. Guns, you need your guns. Schizo. If you find money in your name, then you're automatically schizophrenic. You figure out this place is all corrupt. You'll be schizophrenic. Or prove their existence. Oh, I see them. I've seen some bizarre shit. Absolutely bizarre shit. So you don't like them, chap walk them. You'll never see them again. They're fake accounts anyway. They can't hit the thumbs up button. If you could click their name still, you'd be able to see, oh, our account created 1 hour ago, 5 minutes ago. They're not even real. Fuck. They're like bot farms and shit. I look just like my mother and my father had a baby. You should see them. Come on here, get abused. Trying to save the world. Come here and get abused. Your dad's dead. I check it. I've been checking like every month. See if he died yet. And go after whatever is left of his estate. And I canceled court. It wasn't for me, it's for my 8th attorney. Those are kids. I don't have any kids. Yeah, it's expensive. Man, my mortgage is like $400 a month. It would have been paid off soon. It paid off when you never owed them any money anyway. You finance that shit yourself. With just your signature alone. You start figuring this shit out and they'll be like, oh, you're a sovereign citizen. You figured out our schemes to defraud. Now we gotta take you out of the world. They're not real people. Go look at those cell phone recycling centers. They're putting them in racks of like little servers, and they got one Chinese guy controlling like 9 million phones. People in hell. You got demons on computers and bot farms, typing and shit. I've seen demons where people are connected to demons, if not demons themselves, in there. You don't have to believe it, but it's true. Yeah, bot farm reality doesn't exist. There's no bot farms out there. Go read the FBI thing about when you put these so-called sovereign citizens in jail. It's this FBI propaganda piece. I screenshotted 2 things out of it. I was gonna put it up here. Hold on 1 second. But they said, yeah, if you put them in jail, they're gonna learn other criminal behaviors from other criminals, and then vice versa. My friend's gone. Well, they don't interact. Never. That's outside of the scope and range of possibilities. It's like the Pasco sheriff wouldn't send helicopters after me, because that's where they draw the line. They'll send 6, 8 cruisers out to get you. Helicopters, nope. We ain't doing that. We draw the line right there. Bot farms that interact, nope. Don't draw. That's where we draw the line. We're gonna cap it at that. Anything beyond that schizophrenic levels is in a world of endless possibilities. Now you're going too far. Let's call it mental illness. I'm being harassed, but it was like 2015, 2016. I'm being harassed by a senator on Facebook, like a senator would harass me. And he called someone the N-word at the governor's lounge. And he just recently, he paid somebody to run independently to take votes away from the Democrat down there. I gotta check in his trial too. And the feds, we got feds in here too. Tons of feds. Harassment. Non-stop targeting and harassment. I got up all early thinking there was something good going on today. I was going to take a shower, work on my congressional inquiry. Why do I got to get a hold of Congress over a misdemeanor? Bullying time. That's how you want to treat people. That's what Jesus would do. Bully people. If people think something good's going to come out of it. Nothing good's going to come out of it. And these people, they're freaking deranged. They're truly psychotic. If we do bad things, good things come out of it. That's a twisted thought process. Donations, we have donations. Hey, Edel bought me a couch. I just gotta go to the store to get it. I'm gonna get a couch, a new coffee table. There's another coffee table. I don't think it's happened to bad people. Exactly. Don't work for it so it can be stolen from you. Steal everything from you. Go work like a slave. Slavery remastered. You just pick your profession now. You can run the fryer, or you can run the grill. Man, people don't like that you get loyal people. It's like when I go to these troll farms and stick out for like Mary or Cyrax or whoever the locale of the day is, you get straight up attacked. But I'm untrollable. We don't want any dissenting opinions. You're supposed to hate these people. That's a camper. That's a camper. A fucking fly factory, I guess. Oh, senators. Frank Artilles. He's no longer a senator. He's down there in Dade County somewhere. All you gotta do is look him up. Frank Artilles calls guy the N-word. Frank Artilles rigs election. There's no way he'd harass you online. There's no way another human being could have beef with you with a title attached to him. There's no way that could happen. That's where everyone draws a line. Cable guy, he's been stalked and harassed. Oh, who was talking about Alien Code? There's another movie I watched called Frequency. It's on here. No, that was a really good movie too. A lot of truth in there. People, oh, it's just for fun. This is just for fun. Who the fuck has cable? Yeah, watch it. I gotta watch it again. It was a really good movie. Full of magic and spellcasting and shit. Schizo, top tier schizo babble. Yeah, I gotta watch that again too. I could pretty much do that shit. You could go to like a psychic or a medium or a psychic or clairvoyant. They could tell you your future. Or some lady can come up to you in a cat food aisle tell you your future because it's already been played out. He's not schizophrenic. He's being fucked with. There's no such thing as schizophrenia. That's my belief. It's not medical advice. Shoot him told her I didn't want to hear him. Yeah, they push you to the edge. You just don't want to hear people's shit. And they're going to say you're crazy. You got to take all these crazy pills. They're trying to parallel construct you. Yeah, demons. They'll give you like 90% truth, 10% lies. Which makes everything a lie. I know they're hanging around here too. Dope you up, dull your senses. And dull your intuitions. And it's all fucking lies. Like that lady that came to my mother. According to the story, I wasn't there, but comes running up to her in the cat food aisle, I guess. And, oh, I gotta tell you about your kids. Just like when Doc Brown comes up to Marty. It's your kids, Marty. You gotta do something about your kids. My mother puts all the stock in it. Yeah, this lady in the cat food aisle, she's got to be right. Yeah, tarot too. I use your discernment. Outsmart the demons. Even though they're way smarter than most of us. Look at that passive-aggressive comment. Thanks a lot, Cricket Wireless. Heaven and hell. Why am I watching this? I'm leaving. Hey, I'm getting out of here. You guys should come with me. Let's go somewhere else. I'm leaving. Toxic mold. Get toxic mold in here, I think. Let's see. Go get experimented on by the freaking Air Force base out there, whatever the hell it is. Space Force. Scramble your brain. They flood that place with mathematics. Disappear. Imagine if I like saved up like $5 grand and go build a palace out there. And it's just someone's gonna come burn it down. Space Force. Nothing better to do. Let's hang out right here. They got a pool here. Sometimes they got water too. Folgers. You buy that. I buy the store brand. I ain't buying no Folgers. No way. That's too much money. Look at the Piggly Wiggly stuff. Well, something. That's why my neighbors just moved out. So they're sick and tired of not having water. There's somebody that hasn't had power here in 3 months. And corporate told them, we're going to run a generator. Are they going to pay for the gas? Are people going to put up with that racket and all the maintenance you got to do on the generator? And USA is falling. USA is no longer a thing. Do good works. We're doing works. Killing flies right now. Life's a vapor. All these crown colonies gone down the shitter. Pretty much any country with red, white, and blue in their flag. Styrofoam. Styrofoam time. Oh, Ronnie, we got a friend over here. Got another homeless YouTuber friend. He just texted me. I guess he went to the store. I wouldn't put it in styrofoam. Yeah, cook on cast iron. Use where'd my stainless steel cup go? I wouldn't use plasket or styrofoam or anything with Teflon in it. It's a state of clarity. State of hiding. And they know where you are all the time. Doesn't matter where you go, they're gonna find you. I have black coffee. When I run out of creamer, we'll drink the black. There are 2 cups. Oh boy. Doesn't he know I'm on live stream? Still fight. What do you think I'm doing? I'm fighting for everyone's freedom out here. I'm active duty. It gets cold here. Trying to go back to the state I've been targeted in, but they're not gonna let me back in there. Alright, well, I'll see you later. That case case ain't moving. They just denied my 4th appeal. And you see me call the congressman the other day, and the governor's office hung up on me, and the cops hung up on me, and the judge won't answer the phone, and no one wants to talk to me. Laura was on the phone when I had my last hearing, and I was getting the dog an abortion. But she said the prosecutor said to the judge, you don't come anywhere near this. Yeah, I put a Supreme Court case in the appeal. There was a it wasn't Hawk. You can go read. I don't know if you can go read the appeal. I'm pretty sure I put it up here. It's in my community post. Somebody was the same exact situation. They just prosecuted him forever because they knew there was no chance of them winning in a jury trial, and it would be embarrassing to them, and set him up for a lawsuit. Green Tree Servicing. Still got yesterday's makeup on and shit. I was so tired yesterday. Divide and conquer. Order out of chaos. Apartment here. How much an apartment there? Probably expensive. Yeah, if I got another house or an apartment, I would have like 2 plates, 2 forks, 2 cups. Place would be empty. Any connection somewhere in the gas tank? What's the matter with it? gotta get a fuel pump. Yeah, fuel pump bad. $900 a month, 2-bedroom. In Iowa. Who the hell wants to live in Iowa? What the hell are you gonna do out there? I miss my home state, even though it's fucking hostile. I think American Civil Liberties Union, they issued a warning a couple of years ago. It's dangerous to go to Florida. The cap is sealed, the gas tank and the gas expands. Oh, escaping Louisiana. How are they dumping diesel fuel all over the place? There's somebody else that was covering that too. I don't know if it's in your area. It might be like a canister purge valve or something like that. Yeah, plug it into ChatGPT. use your knowledge, combine it with the supercomputer's knowledge. It's probably a freaking like a recirculation valve or purge valve or something. And you get any codes in there like a PO 420 or 421. It should be like a 400 code. What's it gonna do with a gas tank? I don't think I'd ever consider Iowa. $1,000 a month. That's the thing. I'm already spending almost $400 a month on my storage, my little shop. And an apartment's not gonna cut it because I got a gigantic toolbox. Like I'm gonna have, like set up the living room with a huge toolbox and all my freaking specialty tools and shit. It's not gonna work. I need like a barn-dominium or something. Shop-a-minium. Maybe like a 2,000 square foot shop with like a 400 or 500 square foot apartment in it. We just gotta get some shekels. A lot of shekels. $2,500 for a 1-bedroom. Fucking insane. And what's minimum wage? Like, is it like $15 an hour or something like that? I made $15 an hour in like 1999. Throwing boxes on a conveyor belt. You could have the stupidest, crappiest, no-brain job back then and still be able to afford a place. Transfer unit. Get a mortgage. What's that mortgage rate? Like 6.5% now? You could have a fucking 9,000 credit score or something. 20% down. $300,000 house. $300,000 fixer-upper. I just got a bigger RV. Well, that'd be all right for now. I can rent rent a seasonal spot around here, but everyone's moving out. Amazon package tosser. 20 bucks, 40 hours. What's it? $800, $3,200 a month. And after taxes, what do you get? Like take home $2,200 if you're lucky. Or that leaves you with nothing. That's not enough. '87. Your old one? I don't know what you can drive. I know you got the shuttle bus now, but what do you like eating? I don't like eating at all. Eating's boring. Taxation is theft. Well, of course, he's going to Israel. Near the governor's office with that. I'm like, where is the... I tried to set up that meeting with Ron DeSantis, and she hung up on me. You have to schedule time. Let's do that. I want to talk to Ron DeSantis one-on-one. Like, where is he? In Israel? Can't talk to him right now? What's he doing? $7.35 an hour. I was kidding about the gas. Yeah, Trish, I went to get on Amber's trial at the Supreme Court today. She was supposed to be in front of a referee if we just got here. And I'm waiting and I'm waiting. They put it on they put a stay of on the proceedings. They just put it off till the I guess she appealed her child neglect charge. That's a puppet show. This place has to completely collapse soon. It's unsustainable. The corruption's unsustainable. Nothing this unnatural and this corrupt can stand. It just can't happen. It's like if you put like sawdust in your transmission or something before you sell the car. It'll last for a while, but it's not going to last very long. Yeah, kick in the can. Kick in the can. Take as much money as they can. Hey, ain't nobody could be prepared for this. You'll be prepared. I'll be prepared. Ronnie will be prepared. It'll be like nothing happened. It'll be like something happened, but it's not going to impact us like it does them. The rest of these people. They ain't going to know what to do. Prepare to die. You're going to live forever, though. Even if it's not here. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That probably wouldn't be a bad thing to stop. I want to get whatever I need to do here. It just needs to get done, and I want to go somewhere else. I'm fucking so tired of this place. This is never ending. And I've shown everybody. These proper channels do not work. You know what else I haven't brought up? Like, I was a victim of a hate crime. And are they friggin' doing this to me because of who and what I am? Is that what it is? I think it's pretty clear it is. At least on the surface. Who's John Galt? Was that an Atlas Shrugged or some shit? Weren't there 3 of them or something? I have to watch it again. Go watch that movie Frequency. Watch Alien Code and Frequency. Those are like 2 of my favorite movies. Those are recently. I really enjoyed those. Yeah, black out the system. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I could just work on pulling the threads around here. You pull your threads, I'll pull my threads. You can destroy the sweater. How are things going over there? Hey, anyone ever find Mom yet? Mother of the Year? Or is she still missing? Yeah, Dark City. Yeah, I like Dark City. That's my banner picture on my face space. Welcome to Shell Beach. Yeah, everyone starts freaking, why is it always darker out here? It's always night. It's always rainy and depressing. And 13th floor, then that was pretty good too. Oh, all this truth in movies. Just got arrested again. Oh, she'll criminal case for the rest of her life, or they'll probably let her go. All these people, these tons of like petty low-level crimes, and they'll have a rap sheet a mile long, and they're not sitting in jail. Just let them run around, pay fines. And it's not gonna frickin' I don't know. I bet they love her because she's such a frickin' lunatic. And she's demonically possessed. What the hell does that mean? I thought you were leaving. They're gonna come break your kneecaps, break your legs. That's some good crowd. Yeah, meet the wrong one. That's what I said about my son too. He's gonna fuck with the wrong person. He's become like unsalvageable, irredeemable. I was also thinking this morning, you get those intrusive thoughts. These people asking me for my, they've been after that car forever, my Volkswagen. Don't ask me how this trial's going, and I know they're getting mail all the time because the court keeps serving me at that address. I guess there's a garbage bag of mail for me, like a full like lawn and leaf bag full of mail. They don't ask one thing about that. Hey, can we have your car? Woody Overton? I'll have to go check your page. I've hardly been going on Facebook at all. I'm tired of that place and tired of this place. I have to make a few bucks around here. Keep my story going. Keep the feds entertained. Let's look up Woody Overton. Nothing else to do around here. There's tons to do around here. Jeez. Fucking spell. Woofy. Woofy. I can't see the keys. Well, it's freaking all this RGB gamer shit. I can't see what I'm typing. Oh, real life crime. Oh, if you know about evil or corruption within the legal system of Vernon Parish, if you have proof evidence, hold on. What happened to Woody Overton? He presently resides in Maripus, Louisiana, where he enjoys spending time with his family on their pontoon boat, shrimping, crabbing, hunting, and all things Louisiana. Woody recently retired from his successful career in law enforcement, was your detective, investigator, and polygraphist. He's got a podcast. Drunk. Who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't have some sort of substance abuse problem now? This world is freaking unbearable. Absolutely unbearable. What the hell? Who's in court? It's supposed to be Pamber Smatwell. My 8th attorney. Yeah, what is that? The CO2. What like science fiction level shit are we dealing with? I gotta make a CO2 factory. What are you doing, Cookie Puss? Maybe they could put one on the moon next to the nuclear power plant. I don't know. But aren't they complaining that freaking there's too much CO2? You can just plant some trees. Just smart Tricians. I hate riddles. I absolutely hate riddles. They're annoying. The Riddler. I hate these fucking flies. I don't know where all these flies came from. What is this story? Why? And a puppet on our aquifers. It sounds like fracking or something. These people they're just nuts. I don't have to tell you that. It's crazy. Oh, you see it? Mr. MBB 333 was, there's like off of the coast of Baja, under the water, there's these like 40-mile long tunnels and shit. There's part of reptilians down there. It's in the 50s here. Just head south. Gulf of America explode. I ruined the Gulf of Mexico and America. Deepwater Horizon shit. Crazy. What you need? We need justice. We need justice and restoration. You can't get it around here. How many judges are in the my misdemeanor case? We had at least three appeals judges: Frank Gray, Joseph Justice, Anthony Rondolino, and Sean Crane. Seven judges on my frickin' seven fucking judges on my misdemeanor. How many judges did it take to screw in a light bulb? Not properly capped. I hate this place. I really do. Too early for a drink. What time is it? 10:30? I need a shower, Bob. What you doing, Cookie Puss? Seven judges. And that's not counting the other ones. I got there was one black girl that came and went on one of my cases. Kimberly Sharp Bird, Mansfield that left. Patrick Moore, who was my prosecutor and nailed me to a wall. And now there's no try to get him to recuse himself. You were my prosecutor before. And he's the one that with the mailbox tickets and the noise complaint and unregistered vehicle. He's a state prosecutor. And he becomes my judge? Well, there's no conflict of interest here. It's collusion. It's also entrenchment. Entrenchment. And I lose 100% of the time. It doesn't matter what it is. 100% of the time. Without fail. Everything is denied. Closed out, what do they call it? Dismissed. 100% of the time. But what do you do about it? I called the governor. I called the I wrote to the judicial. Is it JWC, Judicial Oversight Committee or whatever it is? They ain't gonna do a thing. Governor hangs up on me. I call Congress. They said fill out all these forms. I know there's flies in here. There's a bag of shit in here. Knock it off. Knock it off. I'm gonna bring the garbage out. Fuck, we're out of water. Well, I gotta go fill the tanks. It's just what I want to do. Everything is so much more difficult living this way. Well, I'm out again. I'm out for the second time. See you later. Thanks for coming. Yeah, for anything. I'm going to post those screenshots of the FBI and the Police One shit about the sovereign citizens. And you know they're lying. So these people, they refer to themselves as sovereign citizens. I don't know anybody that has been accused of being a sovereign citizen that actually freaking refers to himself that. Not a single one. Why is my eye droopy? Did I have a stroke? Let's throw a cup out of body cam at all times. Where my third judge said, not my third judge, my third attorney told me that body cam can't be used in court. Lee, you're full of shit. And they shut their body cam off? No, there's 6 of them. Why is my eye like that? I wouldn't say it takes over. But who's, like I know Travis was big on that too. Like they're gonna use freaking AI in courts and shit, but who's gonna program it? Fucking eye is all droopy. And whatever makes sense. Yeah, they're all in the fraternal order of the police and shit. Not all of them, but probably. Cameras decided to come pick you up, the flock cameras. I saw an article, I didn't read it. It said that they can, I'm worried about my eye. It said flock can eliminate crime in America. Well, I think AI would make a better decision, but it's got to be, it can't be programmed. It's going to be programmed for evil. Can you, go away, go away. Tell you what I think they're doing in my case, the statute of limitations on malicious prosecution is 4 years. Why is my eye like that? Maybe a shower will fix it. Maybe a shower will make everything feel better. 40 people in there. 38 of them are trolls. That's great. I gotta go all the way up the mountain to take a shower. I don't want to climb a mountain. Climb a mountain, touch a mountain. Peter Thiel. And look how that all ties in these fusion centers and shit. And another thing, they're using that David system, the driver and vehicle information database. And I had a sheriff, tell me they're putting notes in me about that. It's defamation, and it's a misuse of the system. They're just supposed to show like your home address, your date of birth, that you have insurance, shit like that. But they put notes in there that like I'm aggressive and like even I did a public records request at for code enforcement, and they had me listed. It says do not approach. Call Pasco Sheriff's Office. Do not approach. That's nice today. Oh. Reptile. Right. It's well known. I can't remember the name of the one in Tampa. It's been well known. They've been using these fusion centers. They want your ID, so they put you in a fusion center, start building files on you and shit. And you'll never get the information. Like when I looked at the in the courts, the SPN number, it's a special person number or something like that. It's an account, and it's got all sorts of notes. Like, why do you need that? Yeah, this place, it's just it's unlivable. Like what you said before. Like, you ready? Yeah, okay, you and me both. I'm so tired of this place. It's agonizing. Oh, Abigail. Absolutely agonizing. I gotta give her my phone number. My neighbor, she's like, oh, keep up on Facebook. The last thing I need is her on my Facebook. Europe. Part of Europe. I'm thinking Mexico. All these freaking New Agers and shit moved like down to Tulum or outside of Tulum. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go to Europe. This is like one of those like real shitty places like Bulgaria. Yeah, that Mexico would be easy. I don't know if it'd be easy, but probably good. That's why they scare the shit out of you. Oh, you're gonna get kidnapped by a cartel down there. And Trish, what do I do about this dog? I miss that dog. It was so much work, and then if I want to just take off and go to go to Mexico or whatever, it's too much. Mexico's attacking foreigners. You can move to Venezuela or Iran. Not like that's all like theater too. Anywhere away from here. Mexico dog. What do I do about that dog? Yeah. I think I'll probably do the same. Who was it? Gavin Syme that took off to Mexico? And they called him a traitor and shit. Yeah, they scare you about cartels and shit. I think Sandra's got property down there. See if she'll let me live on her property. And Gavin said it's fine. I come for vacation, I'm on probation. And that was a big Florida thing. Come on vacation, leave on probation. I went down there to build a better life. I got nothing but problems since I moved there. Like, huge problems. Like, I'm not a career criminal. And they'll say, oh, they'll say the courts are flooded, they're backlogged. They just changed a bunch of laws in like June or January to create even bigger backlog. 7 judges working on one of my cases. I got like 10 or 12 judges right now. Norfolk. Yeah, they're nuts. Not like Louisiana's any better, but I still can't believe what they did to Travis. They had huge issues to worry about. Tortured him. You know, it's 33 pounds in 30 days. I need at least 33 pounds in 32 days. I got tortured before at the motel room. They turned it into a torture chamber. They sleep deprived, tortured me, and they hit me with some sort of energy. Burnt my legs to a crisp. Sleep deprivation torture. That's the worst. That's the worst torture I've ever experienced. It'll make you go fucking bonkers. It's awful. It's torture. He's still alive. Hey, he's definitely. I heard somebody say you got two assigned to you. You got like 100-something demons or whatever, and 2 guardian angels. Trish, I know those things are hanging around again. I could taste them yesterday. I got a friend here. It's fucking targeted too. Well, you can see I live streamed it all too. I'd be laying in bed at the hotel. Second I lay down, right on live stream, either the phone's ringing off the hook, or the cops are knocking on the door. They sent five fucking sets of cops in 4 nights. Yeah, I'm surprised I made it through that. Glenn came over, so just keep an eye on me. I think I only got like 20 minutes of sleep. I don't know. And when they took me away, I ended up sleeping for like 3-4 days. And coils in the mattress. Remember the dog jumped off the bed when I had the security camera set up in there? And Cookie's just laying on the bed and she howls and jumps off. Something. I know exactly what's fucking with her. Yeah, but I physically tasted them yesterday. Freaking our RV flies is over here. I didn't film outside of the motel. I think I caught the color of the door by accident. Right after that happened. I never went outside there. But they were looking. I was there 4 or 5 months. And they were looking for me. As soon as they saw the color of that door, they were looking at every single hotel to find out where I'm at. Is my eye really droopy? Katy Perry. Sure videos later. There's like, oh, there's got almost 17 other videos on there now. Oh, during the storm. Man, God forbid. It was supposed to be like a travel channel and shit, and you can't show where you're at. You can't talk about where you're at. Yeah, I have to fucking, like, you're living in a witness protection program, and they find you. And they got me kicked out of 2 motels. I was gonna have a cop encounter at least every 2 weeks. This is non-stop. Yeah, no one should have to live like that. Yeah, document what storm was that? Not Ian. They want to document the storm. So we're gonna get a massive storm surge, and the water just all moves out. Yeah, they film the water, and it's all over. And I complained to the judges and the police that I'm being stalked. And they're getting, and there's anonymous phone calls. The judges are issuing orders on. Everyone's getting an anonymous phone call. Lawyers are getting anonymous phone calls. Hotels are getting anonymous phone calls. Hey, this is harassment. Can we investigate the anonymous phone calls? No, we're not gonna do that. No, I moved. We've got a new neighbor. I saw him the next day. It was the next day or the day after. It was him, his wife. He was a little bit younger, and 2 kids. I waved and smiled at them. They smiled at me. I said hello. Yeah, they'll know where you are all the time. Now, how am I sitting in Laura's driveway? And Christopher Chaplin Littlefield shows up at my door. Nobody knew I was there. Yeah, wireless body area network. There's probably multiple ways they can do it. I know they can do it. They do it through Google easily. Oh, YouTube trolls. Oh, the other guy too is beating the dog with a stick. The poor dog. I just don't believe anything you say. Trust but verify. Believe in freaking half. None of what you hear and half of what you say. No, it's all fake. Hey, it's just amazing the lengths they'll go to and shut people down. I'm telling these judges and shit. Hey, I've been targeted by the sheriff for over a decade now. We're not gonna worry about that. That's all right. Let's just stick up for him. Well, you gotta trust somebody. I trust you. It's bad. It's bad though. You never know where you get. You could get like government interference. You get freaking demonic interference. Fucking Agent Smith and shit. I'm so fucking bored. I don't want to smoke. Could be a look. Go look at Black Goo AI. There could be an ancient AI running this whole place. Any of the stories you believe, like if we're if humanity is like 1,000,000 years old or 5,000, 8,000 years old, and we're a blip on the freaking radar, or a blip on the timeline, like there couldn't have been an AI. It's eons and eons of eons old. It's hijacked the whole place. Yeah, they use demons. No, I know that's part of it. I look at like MK Often and shit. They're used, yeah, they're tapping into the demonic realm. Yeah, I haven't told anyone where I was. They found me last year. You can put up one video, and then you got people like Gerald and shit, and my fake sister-in-law, and doxing me out. Like I was in Asheville. I left the skate park. And I'm driving down, whatever, down by the river there. Somebody's honking at me and shit. And my fake sister posts up, oh, that I've been seen. SEEN. All in capital letters. So happy about it. I want to be left out. I'm not asking. That's stalking and harassment. Fucking disabled person. How can you not defeat demons? I defeated demons. Neighbors come get me when they tell me Louise, right? Wouldn't that be fun? This used to be a 15-passenger van. Pick up all the fucking... But actually, it was a select handful of you guys. Particularly demonic. Yeah, what a fucking lunatic. She had posted one day she got some award from the CIA or the FBI or something. And she edited her post. I think I had a screenshot of it somewhere. It's a fucking CIA. Hey, you were good about that before. I don't know how you did that. It's fucking dangerous. Hey, you need a break. You do need a vacation. In a bad way. I imagine what you come home to, though. Not imagine. I'm sure you know. Fucking house would be trashed. Fucking dogs. I gotta set up. I gotta make reservations too. I got no place to go after this. Yeah, probably is stress, and they can fuck with your heart too. Man, we're getting older. All the stress and freaking. Whatever they're pumping all those signals in down there and shit. That ain't good. Jeez. 33:33 on the clock. I'm gonna get out of here in a bit. Get my fucking day rolling here. I gotta fill up these tanks. Gotta bring the garbage out. Gotta write the Congress. And you can hear it, yeah. Hey, you've been sensitized and shit. I remember you mentioned that to me. It was years ago. That's a long time ago. Before I even knew about this shit. And I didn't really understand what you were saying at the time. Man, what do you do? I mean, all this slow kill torture stuff. All you can do is like pray for protection, or God's got to put an end to this shit. He has to put an end to it. This has gone on way too long. What is he fucking waiting for? It's such a game to him. Or maybe it's just beyond our stupid comprehension. They gave us these little pea brains. Like I heard when you die, your freaking your IQ goes up like 100 points or some shit. I win the lottery. All right, much appreciated. That lottery's all rigged too. Medication. Yeah, I'd be so careful of that shit. But yeah, there's shit all like if you're taking meds for like your mind or your body, it does fuck something up, depending on what you take. I'm telling you, when I saw the black sun and shit, I was bothering you that night. Oh, I took all the audio from that, Trish, and I had AI analyze it. I'm like, I know there's words or letters in here. I sent it to to Amy. I was like, yeah, there's definitely shit in there, and it kept fucking up, so it wouldn't let me like go all the way through. It wouldn't do exactly what I wanted, but it confirmed there was shit around. I witnessed it first fucking hand. Bananas. I was just so tired of this shit. Like I should be freaking working on getting better, healing, enjoying my life, and every day it's all this court shit, cop shit, targeting shit. He won't look at it, and he's convinced. I think Jeff's right about him. It's like 100% not up for debate. It's all government. I don't think so. And the I mean the audio on the side of the highway, that's clear as day. If someone could have put a bug in his ear. But yeah, that one night when I called you, tons of shit all over that. And it was totally overt on the side of the highway. Because there are people and I said, oh, it's demons. Just over YouTube. And then I had that idiot saying, oh, you had two devices. Like I'm setting that up. And I got the property receipt for the mental hospital. I had one phone. I didn't have any shoes. I didn't even grab my cigarettes. I think I had a set of keys and a phone. Yeah, I think Jeff was spot on. You can't rule out, and his story is like, I used to believe in, witchcraft and demons and the occult and shit, but now he's 100% ruled that out. And some of that he's so thorough, or appears to be so thorough, and all you gotta do is MK Ultra, MK Often, Project Paperclip, like all this occult shit everywhere. It's obvious. My eye hurts. I hope I'm not having a fucking stroke. I think I've watched every single one of his videos too. Somebody turned me on to him 2022, I think. That's when all this shit started coming to light. And I'm like, yeah, it's gotta be like on the highway. I thought that was like some sort of an energy weapon or something, but it was demonic. Yeah, non-stop trauma. And trauma just continues. It's taking more control. God better do something. I'm so angry at him. And it's so confusing. There's no answers. Like, oh, is it archons? Is it jinn? Is it the government? Is it Satan? What's the difference between Satan, Lucifer, and freaking the devil? I think they're three different people. Man, all the shit I see is bizarre. I don't know. I guess they're just trying to turn it to absolute hell on earth. Sick of it. Struggling. No. Hey, it all starts as a fucking kid too. I remember astral projecting, leaving my body as a kid. I was probably like 4 or 5 years old. I don't think they're one and the same. The devil's got a fucking pitchfork and a red tail. And frickin' Lucifer shows up as a bearer of light or bringer of light. And then who's the other one? Satan's the great dragon or some shit. Yeah, I don't think they're all one. Like he formed his own unholy trinity. Oh, that could be too. He's trying to copy God. God's got a trinity. I'll have a trinity. And the shit I seen, the shit I encountered, there's way more to this. Yeah, mindless. They just had something in Pasco I stumbled upon yesterday. There was some human trafficking thing. And they're praising Chris Nocco. Praising him. But you don't understand that they settled out for violating people's constitutional rights. You took an oath to the Constitution, you're violating. You still have a job and people are praising you? And that could be bots too, like trying to pump up his freaking reputation and shit. Don't be angry. I'll be angry with whoever I want to be angry with. Sick of them. Wow. They're pulling some like 20 something foot camper with an SUV. I don't think they're the same, but I think it's like another Trinity thing. Yeah, most high AI. Yeah, it could be. You see those people that were doing like DMT and looking through lasers, and they would see like in other universes and shit, and like code. I remember it was like 2015. It was 2014, I think. And we went over and did me and my friend Kennedy would do like a gram or two of shrooms. And I'm like, do you see grids? Like you could see a grid pattern on just a small dose. And the walls start breathing and shit. Why are the walls breathing? Why is everything all wavy? So it's not breaking your brain. It probably is. Probably dark black goo AI or something. Some unloving frickin' archonic AI. All these people are gonna probably find out in the end. I mean, you and I know what's going on here. It fucking pains me that all these other people, yeah, like I said, voting for their enslavement and shit. I tried that twice, and it only worked once. My son gave it to me. He gave me a freaking tab. That was 2021, I think. And he's gonna have some big problems. He don't know what he's messing with. He just thinks that shit's fun. Oh, Ron DeSantis made the freaking spores illegal now. I built the whole automated fruiting chamber and shit. It's like the Ron Popeil set it and forget it. I miss that thing. You gotta be careful. Because you're going in you're opening freaking doors and shit and letting things in if you're not protected. It sounded like when I was trying to get the last sip in a cup through a straw. And they were using that shit in frickin' in the MK program. They gave some guy, if you go on the CIA, and I don't know what's real in there, what's not, they got declassified documents from that program. But they gave some guy acid for 30 days. 30 days. They were huge on that ship. Using brothels with two-way mirrors and freaking blackmailing freaking cheating husbands and shit. Experimenting on them. Experimenting on soldiers. Why is all these freaking attorneys and senators and shit on MDMA? My attorney caught with a boatload of it. Matt Gaetz, he was on it too. Everyone's on MDMA. You ask people, have you ever done, I don't want to talk about the substances too much, but you ask people, hey, have you ever done mathematics? No, I've done some MDMA, and go look at what it's actually named. The end of it, it's just meth. Right. No, they might be doing shit. It might be microdosing us en masse, en masse. All I do is I smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol. I gotta quit both of those things. Yeah, they were giving that guy, according to that document, tons of it. And all you need is like a microgram. Yeah, they want everyone on freaking marijuana now too. Dispensaries all over and shit. Well, why is that? Oh, I do kratom too. I like my kratom. I went to the psychiatrist that day. That must have been 2020. Yeah, I was in 2022. I was in a hotel. And I had a social worker lady. It was that psychiatrist, Pam. And she asked me about kratom. She's like, I can throw you in a psychosis. These people are nuts. Yeah, they're going to institutionalize everybody. Clean up the crime in America. Get rid of all the homeless people. Institutionalize them. Yeah, they definitely screwed with it. Like during Prohibition, they would poison all the alcohol. They'd kill people. I know they're doing the same thing with weed. God knows what they're putting into it. Yeah, they'll just, they basically just zonk you out. And that shit causes brain damage. And they'll never test you for your brain chemistry. Oh, Trish, have you seen this guy? What the hell is his name? Jerry Marzinski. Go check this guy out. He's almost 100% on point. I played him the other day. Oh, come on.
The schizophrenics here. Now, Jerry, you've mentioned before that these creatures are like fishermen, you know, the way, in terms of the patterns that they follow. What do you mean by the fact that they're like fishermen?
Well, what they do is they put thoughts, nobody asks where do thoughts come from.
Yeah.
That isn't covered by psychology or psychiatry because you can't measure it, you can't see it. There's no way to actually manipulate it very well.
Jeez.
But so they pretty much
Cookie's not feeling good.
look at this. You have a voice running through your head all the time telling you all this stuff. You know, stuff you already know, stuff about people, stuff about what's going on. People think that voice is who they are. If you think that's who you are, then who is listening to that crap?
Exactly.
You're the one listening to it. The same thing with the voices. The voices put thoughts into your head. They're negative thoughts. They don't sound like anything unusual. I mean, they don't come in and go like, we're the voices, we're gonna get you. It's not like that. They sound like all the other tens of thousands of thoughts that come into your mind on a regular day. But they inject these thoughts into your thought stream. You know, oh, you said something that wasn't nice. Oh, you might have insulted this guy, or they're laughing at you, or you're no good, or you're weak. Any kind of negative thing. I mean, they'll put it in there. If you buy it, then you become that.
Yeah.
Okay? So your thoughts do not come from you.
It's all negative too. Like they can inject you with like real subtle, like ruminating stuff. Or they could be like, well, everyone's claiming to be V2K and shit. When I got it was all negative. Calling me a piece of shit. Saying I'm going to jail forever and shit. Yeah, the dog's, her belly's distended. She doesn't poop enough. And she just threw up. It's not since 2001. It's lifelong. I believe it's lifelong. Could try and put in prison. Make friends that kick me out. That kid couldn't get rid of you fast enough, I'm sure. You can make friends in there too. End up in a hospital anyway. Hey, you gotta do it yourself. Engineer mental insanity. Yeah, but I think it's lifelong. So I was getting brutalized, like especially that night on the highway. And they're telling me about shit from when I was like, what kind of toys I had and shit. Like I think I had like one He-Man action figure, Manny faces. And they're like, Masters of the Universe. Ha 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 ha. No, they'll claim to be Masters of the Universe. Sickos. Come
on. The good side and angelic spirits or positive spirits, or they come in from the backside. Okay, but the angelic spirits, they speak more in feeling, intuition, serendipity, things that happen that way. They're not as blatant. So when I saw this first pattern, the negativity, I started watching for other patterns. So here
if you get like ruminating thoughts or something, just
one of them,
wish it away or whatever.
His voices didn't like it, so he runs up to the psychiatrist and goes, "Hey, this psych guy is asking me questions about the voices, and I don't like it. He's upsetting me." I ended up in the psychiatrist's office on the red carpet, being ordered to stop asking them questions about their voices. The psychiatrist said they are hallucinations. What you're doing is you're making these people worse by reinforcing their hallucinations. And I'm like, yeah, thinking in the back of my head, your head's you're full of it. But you can't say that to them because they're so freaking arrogant.
Yeah.
So other patterns started appearing. The next one would say we're anti-religious. I had patients come to me and say, hey, when I repeat the 23rd Psalm, the voices go nuts. It's like throwing them on a hot frying pan.
What?
You know what he said too? Like, he figured out a pattern. Because he spent all his life, according to what he's saying, in psychiatry, in that field. And he started asking these people, what are you hearing? And he looked at it objectively, asking different people what they're hearing, and it formed a pattern. But why aren't these psychiatrists, psychologists doing that? They'll just medicate you. So you're hearing voices, we're going to medicate you. And he's talking about, it was either him or whoever was interviewing, psychosis is detaching from reality. And these people are telling you what's actually happening. And the psychiatrists, psychologists, they're just ignoring it. So they themselves have detached from reality. Man, this guy figured it out. But he's
interesting. So when I got a report,
he's
like
more
that,
on
I didn't just
target
take
than
it,
Charlie.
You know, I would take it. I think
And Charlie
about it,
might be right
and
about a lot
start
of things, but
experimenting with other patients. So I started handing out the 23rd Psalm. So use this and tell me what
when I
happens
went
with
to
your voices. The voices hate.
when I went to nursing school, that's proper medical school. And it's not doctor level or anything, but you just have to memorize shit. Memorize shit. Like we had to do drug cards. You're just copying shit from a book. You write down the medication. You write down its like its brand name, and then its generic name, and you put down you know, what classification it was, what its indications, contraindications were, its therapeutic effect. You're just memorizing the shit. But you don't know, they don't tell you how it works and shit. Then you look at these like peer-reviewed studies, like the scientific shit. It's just all this crazy like word salad and science salads and shit. Yeah, is he close-minded or is he just freaking, is he doing this on purpose? 100%. He'll always say, oh, it's not up for debate anymore. Like he's settled the science. It's all the government. Hand in hand with fucking demons.
Hated consistently, you know. So it was like punching them in the face. I mean, they actually hated it. Then there was another pattern. They energetically drain the schizophrenics. So if you ask the schizophrenic how much energy do
He's
they have
felt
before
these
the
things.
voices come, how much energy they have after the voices
That
come,
could be
there's
ego,
a
right?
marked difference between before they're attacked
can
by
see
the
that.
voices and after they're attacked by the voices. They are just
Hopefully
drained
that's
of
all it
energy
is.
after the voices attack them. And this is consistent. It's not only consistent in Georgia where I worked, it was consistent here in Arizona. Now I'm working with people all over the planet, all over the Western world anyway. All these patterns are consistent, not just for the state hospital I worked in, but every single mental health situation, even with patients all over the planet at this time. These are consistent. So you can go to my website at jerrymarzinski.com, go to articles, pull up these patterns. There's 23 of them. Anybody
Go
who
to his
works with
website,
schizophrenics can see these for
jerrymarzinski.com.
themselves. They're not hidden.
I
They're
gotta
not
talk to
buried
this
in
guy.
a biochemical imbalance lie. They're not any
I gotta
genetic. You
collaborate
can
with him
see
if
these for
he'll do
yourself.
that.
And if these voices are running patterns, they are not hallucinations. It's a psychiatric mafia. It insists they are. Matter of fact, they're doing these poor patients a
He's excellent.
massive disservice by feeding them this lie that they're hallucinations and that psychiatry and
He's
Big
all
Pharma
backed up
are
now,
the
but
only,
he's felt them, he's heard them.
treatment for these voices. I mean, that's a lie also.
Yeah.
So lie after lie after lie, including their DSM, their big Bible
He said
of
it was
psychiatric illnesses.
He said it's like a weird electrical feeling, and I felt it. I could feel them, I could smell them, I could taste them, and he witnessed it firsthand.
A single one of them. They're completely made up. They vote them in, they vote them out. They treat these like real illnesses. They're not.
Yeah.
They're segment normal behavior broken up and pathologized.
What do I feel? Stay away from this political crap. What are you talking about? They're after me. I've been sucked into this political garbage. And people say, "Oh, you gotta let it go." How do I let it go? I got 7 judges on one case. It's almost 4 years old now. Over 300 docket entries. Because they're not putting down the appeals, like all the shit I'm submitting. Well over 300 docket entries, thousands of pages. And saying I touched somebody's shoulder and attempted to push past them. 12 attorneys. I think we're at like 20 prosecutors now. So somewhere around that. 7 judges, 5 canceled jury trials. It's not normal. How many people with a this first time single misdemeanor? It's never happened before. It's never happened after. That they will pursue to the ends of the earth. Like that last appeal I did, I put like 5 landmark fucking court cases in there. Supreme Court decisions. They just ignore it. Oh no, this is not an appealable order. They just ignore shit. I submitted that evidence. They probably around 4 times now. And the last time I resubmitted again, and they put the little red stop sign on there. They locked it out so you can't see it, but I put it on here. I got a human bite mark on me. Bruised knees and a human bite mark. And I had a handprint right here. That she refused to document that, or just forgot because she was lazy. When you could see the cop grab me by the arm and bruises me. Shoulder help. Yeah, my son's on the trust. He's got a trust fund credit card. So I turned the body cam off. And there's 6 of them there. There were 6 cops. And it took like 2 hours, so 6 cops. It should be like 18, 20 hours of body cam footage. And I got what, like 2 hours, maybe? It was probably about 2 hours. They shut the cameras off, they mute them. The fucking Cerbos to me. Oh, they don't want body cam. That's considered hearsay. They say, well, I never attempted to get physical with anybody. And so we're going to have to let Tasha go. Does the van run? Can she go anywhere else tonight? And then Melinda says, yeah, of course. So you're going to have to arrest my son? Timothy. We're really going to get this day going. Gotta take a fucking shower. I don't feel like climbing this mountain. I'm gonna go take a shower with a garden hose. That should work out real well. Take a shower, do some of my chores. Wait, see if this guy comes back. Go to the store, buy that couch. And do my congressional shit. I gotta go federal. I have to go federal. I'm not sure how to do it. Shouldn't I have a lawyer to be helping me with this shit? How did Travis not get a lawyer? He's definitely in jail. They want to put me in jail. Oh, I live right here. I live right here, under this fan. They stole my house. They stole my house, all my equity, everything I ever worked for. These people say, "Oh, get a job. Go buy another house." It ain't happening. No, not today. Trish, I know they're pissed. This guy's here, and I knew. I knew what this is like backstory and shit is, and they're pissed about it. Get a lawyer. I need $5,000 for the retainer. Where am I gonna get $5,000 for? Is he gonna be any different than the last 12 lawyers? I'm a barred litigant in my own trial. They won't give me a lawyer. They won't let me defend myself. They put it right on paper. Barred litigant, no action taken. Every single appeal I put in gets denied. I don't get hearings anymore. They never had hearings on even my appeals. Not a single hearing. It's out of control. It happened to me. It happened to anybody else. And I just found the Pasco County is a 95.2% conviction rate. Now, why do you think it's so high? They won't allow anybody to win. Just targeted. Try a different court. I tried that. They won't let me go to a different court. We've got 2 courts now. We got the 6th Judicial, the 2nd DCA. I asked for it to be transferred to a different jurisdiction. Nope, denied. Appeals court denied. It's not. Now I got to go federal. But how do I go federal? Well, I got so much time, so much brain power here. Yeah, and they're so avert about it. They don't care. Like who's gonna stop them? They just do whatever they want. And I'm here telling the world, whatever small portion of the world I can. Like Ronnie mentioned that the civil rights attorney the other day. How come he's not interested in this? How come surprise witness ain't interested in this? Or that other guy you sent me that's covering Johnny Somali. I can't even seem to weasel my way in this lolcow community where people like that pay attention. And would that even make a difference? But they'll do it right out in the open. Now, don't you lose your house? Go to the. It's the first video when you go to my landing page on the channel. It's right there. But even I'm standing on my Sixth Amendment right to an attorney, based on the landmark decision, Gideon versus Wainwright, which I think was like 1967 or some shit. They just ignore it. Yeah, what is her fucking deal? I think she's a lawyer too, isn't she? They get that their ultimate allegiance lies. I'm almost 100% sure she's a lawyer. Now she could be helping. She's too busy having beefs with like Harvey Levin and shit and fucking Bam Margera. Oh, why don't you help out a little guy? But like I said, even if she did, even if what's his face, civil rights attorney guy, what difference is it gonna make? I saw she had community posters. She was like in the young lawyers or something like that. Like one of their ass patting parties. What's her last name? She's out in California, right? And go to the fucking. Do you know what her last name is? Or what her full name is? I'll look her up right now. Oh shit! Hold on. Let's witness. Real name. B.J. Corville. B.J. Corville, lawyer, YouTube creator, and leader. B.J. Corville. Do you know where she went to school? Let me just put Bar Association. Oh, why I'm giving up my law license. Since the moment I started law school, I've been lied to about the legal profession. I cannot sit idly by. So she's saying she had a license. And watch thousands upon thousands of future attorneys meet the same fate. This was from 2 years ago. To be the author of the story and I'm Never Backing Down. It's time for truth to guide us. Well, why don't she have me on the show?
This is my retirement announcement. My name is Brittany Jolene Corville.
Brittany
I was
Jolene.
raised on the banks of Poitras Bayou in Port Allen, Louisiana. When I was a little girl, a lot of bad things happened around me. A lot of people did things that I knew were bad, but when I spoke up about the bad things to adults who had power to do something about it, they almost never did. then sometimes a rare adult would say something, and time after time, I would see that person be the one who had to suffer painful or embarrassing consequences. They would be ostracized, they would be isolated from their community, ridiculed. They would serve as my warning. And all the other little girls or boys who might consider challenging the status
Too good
quo.
attitude.
That made me mad,
Yeah.
infuriated really, and I had to do something about it. I became determined to live a happy life after all the bad things I had seen at such a young age.
This is 2 years
I
old. This is
devoted
on
my
LinkedIn.
entire existence to my education. I graduated at the top of my high school class. I was the first person in my family to go to college. I wrote a thesis twice. I went to grad school. I was accepted into a very prestigious PhD programs, and ultimately, I graduated from one of the best law schools in the whole world. I passed the bar exam with flying colors, swore into the New Jersey bar on a VHS
A
of
New
Legally
Jersey bar.
Blonde in 2021, and started working at one of the oldest, most prestigious big law firms in the world as a first-year attorney. My starting salary was $190,000 a year before bonus.
So, there's no license to practice law. You get a bar accreditation. There's no actual license. Hello, Amy. Right. That's what I wonder what she was saying.
And as y'all can probably imagine, those achievements took a lot of work, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, literally. And I would even also say trauma.
Yeah, she's probably in like a fraternity and or a sorority or
I put
whatever.
myself through all 5 years of undergrad at LSU. I worked 2 or 3 jobs at a time when I wasn't in class to pay for it, and I had to take a very extreme medical.
How can you frickin' go to law school and work a job? When I went to nursing school, every ounce of my being went into that schooling. Non-stop in the books for a year and a half. I got nothing out of it in the end, but
medical leave of absence.
I don't believe it when
because
they say, oh, I have all these
I had a
jobs
bunch
and
of
shit.
medical complications. So I just kept going. During my first year of law school, that was 2017, I was on food stamps. I felt out of place. I had imposter syndrome. I was embarrassed a lot, resentful a lot. A month before my first ever law school final, my dad sadly lost his battle with addiction and tragically passed away. I carry the weight of that loss with me even today. And through it all, you know what I did? I kept grinding. Same amount of hours in the day as Beyonce, grind, hustle, kind of mode. And honestly, it was pretty impressive what I was able to accomplish with working in that way. But I was burning the candle at both ends, sitting in the sauna. During all that chaos, I got lost. I was collecting accomplishments and titles. And each new title came with it a price tag, a burden.
Something like this plate.
And then on top of that, a bunch of extra responsibilities, expectations on me, requirements. One common thread I also found through achievements is that when you get into these exclusive clubs or organizations or associations, there's often a lot of rules that don't make sense. And all of this brought a lot of stress into my life. And honestly, I don't even know why I was doing that. I don't even know why I was collecting awards.
So Trish, get this, and Amy. Did I post? Yeah, I posted the other day. That Amber was supposed to inform the bar within 10 days after a felony. Her arrest or whatever they charge her, probably her arrest. And she never told the bar, and she's still out there representing people. It's like lying by omission and shit. And there's no recourse.
And accomplishments like that. I mean, it definitely felt good, and I definitely still would really love to have a Wharton MBA, but I really don't
toxic
know why.
dump.
Maybe because other people like it, or
Probably
maybe other people
ego.
like you or me, or maybe it did actually fulfill some like deep part in me somehow. But it was a frenzy to collect titles and accomplishments and impress people by becoming a super lawyer.
Is that fucking insane though? You don't tell the bar. I told the bar. I never heard back from him. I told the judge. He didn't care. That's automatic mistrial as far as I'm concerned. And I should be able to freaking sue her for malpractice.
Well, let's just say
And
my
sue
law
the
team
bar for
career
not
and my
keeping
legal
tabs on her.
career collided almost immediately, and I chose to leave my first.
I mean, she's working in the court that's actively prosecuting her. And these attorneys, they talk, the defense attorneys, the public defender, the judges, the prosecutor, they all talk to each other. They all go and play golf. They all have these fucking award ceremonies. You're in that court being prosecuted. They can't feign ignorance over that shit, especially when I told them.
Lawyer job after Britney Spears manager personally requested I stop making investigation videos about her on YouTube, and I refused. So I quit, and that sucked. That sucked. I legitimately mourned and grieved the loss of that job. It was more than a job too. It was like a symbol.
Yeah, I did that with my
symbol
freaking
for all
nursing
my
career
hard
too.
work, something to show for all the pain and suffering that I had to endure to even exist in those echelons, especially considering my beginnings.
What does
It
she
was
do
like
now?
a shiny
She's a
token
YouTuber?
to prove I played the American Dream game and won. I was working in a high-rise in Manhattan with skyline views and marble floors and famous clients. I was somebody. A New York corporate lawyer at a big law firm, Ivy League educated at that. And I was on my way to becoming very rich. I had dreamed about that job and its trappings, and even though I knew, and I still know today, that I did make the right decision to leave that job, it was a huge loss. But in a way, it freed me. During the time while I was processing the whole ordeal, I started making so many important realizations. One of them is every accomplishment, achievement, and title that I earn is also just another label. It's a sound to group together a predetermined class of expectations. I worked my whole life to become a lawyer, and I bent reality to my will by making it happen against all odds.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Awesome. But it was also suffocating.
How does she get to go to law school? I put it out here. I want to go to law school. My brother gets sent to school. I never get sent to school. I want to go to law school. Not a word.
When you work for a firm like I did, they usually feel like they have the right to tell you what you can say
is that her claim
on
to
your
fame?
own social media and on your own free time. And most people working at the firms don't push back out of fear of losing their job or their accomplishments or their titles. Similarly, when you're a member of a different professional association known as a state bar association,
It's a PMA.
who regulates the practice of law,
They don't regulate
they also have the
shit.
ability to control you and control my voice, my activism, and ultimately people's ability to support themselves using the educations they have rightfully earned and usually paid for. One such lawyer, back in, I think, 2009, tried to take Britney Spears' case to the federal courts. He argued for freedom, a freedom fighter, John Erdley. He said Britney's constitutional rights had been violated and that she deserved a fair chance to make her case in court with a lawyer of her choice. And just like so many times that I have seen as a young child, the person calling out the wrongdoings was punished. That lawyer, John Erdley, was slapped with a restraining order and eventually lost his license because of his work on the case. The first lawyer to ever try to free Britney lost his law license as a result. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, but that is how it works. And so for that reason, I'm out. I will be formally resigning from the New Jersey bar as an active practicing attorney. When I swore into the bar, I took an oath to the United States Constitution. And my personal favorite part about the Constitution is that it
Corville.
protects us from being punished for expressing our true thoughts, opinions, and beliefs. It protects us from being punished for criticizing tyranny or reporting on corruption and abuse. I am retiring from the practice of law. I'm retiring from the practice of law. Moving forward, I will seek to make more decisions that allow me to experience true freedom. Freedom from expectations of labels, freedom from guilt or fear of loss, and freedom to say and do what I want when I want. I have not done anything that would warrant my removal from the New Jersey bar, so this is my voluntary choice. And just like the previous decision to leave my job, this one did not come without sadness. But this is what I have to do. I am taking control of my own story. I am learning from those who came before, like John Erdman.
All right, too much crying.
As it stands, I have to worry about telling the truth and about being myself and about expressing myself, because at any moment, someone could make allegations against me in court and I could meet the same end as John Erdley. I have accomplished what I set out to accomplish in my short legal career.
Listen,
I have a Juris Doctor, and I will certainly be using my legal education to propel me to the next stop on my journey.
Oh, where the fuck am I? Your maternal lineage may be linked to Marie Antoinette. Hey, it's some royalty fucking shit. Duke of Edinburgh. Sounds fake. One of the comments in here is, got an issue, here's your tissue.
But I no longer feel the need to be a member of any professional associations or organizations or groups. It currently honestly repulses
Her
me.
mascara's running, so
Each
she
of
turned
these
on the
burdens
waterworks.
that I lay down is going to lead me one step closer to finding out who I really am. Why am I here? It's to exist as me, to say what I want and to do what I want, and to come as close to being and feeling free as I can in this open air prison that we live in, without shame and without embarrassment. I am going to do everything within my power to live by my own terms. And that's why I have to release this attachment.
What are you doing? So that the name became linked with various occupations, including those of landowners and local officials. The Corville family likely played a role in the feudal system.
This is
Our
obviously
land and
not
social
how
status
I
are closely
anticipated
intertwined.
my retirement to go, and I'm kind of joking about calling it a retirement, but to be honest, like,
Jeez.
this is not how I anticipated my legal career to go or to end, but this is what I feel like I have to do. I can't become who I am meant to be if I'm living in fear. I have to get rid of the things that can be leveraged against me.
188,000 subs.
I have to get rid of the things that can be used as
28
weapons
million views.
against me.
Oh yeah, IMDb.
And I'm realizing that the consequence, an unexpected consequence of achievement at the highest levels in the highest realms, is that you sacrifice your ability to say what you want to say and to express yourself freely. It's just not a consequence
She's on here.
I am capable of living with.
Didn't she just make a movie or do a TV show or something?
The people who are watching this video,
QAnon Anonymous? Oh, here we go.
thank you. Because it's finding a community of people who has some damn sense.
Slave Princess is
That's
heavily
given me the courage
features and praises
that I need.
BJ Corville,
to take this
an
step.
attorney, claims to have lost her job due to advocacy for the Free Britney movement.
And for the people watching this who that doesn't apply to, I can't live my life for you and your opinions about me.
Come on.
I refuse to do that. So, you don't have to like it or accept it. And I'm sure that there will be people who will use this against me and say things like, she's not a real attorney. She quit. But I can't live in fear of people's opinions of me. And so, I won't.
She's something else.
Say what you're gonna say.
She's a fucking actress.
Because I'm ready to find out who I am and realize my full potential of why I'm here and what I'm even doing here in the first place.
Yeah,
Because I
she's
promise
got a
you,
freaking a page.
it's
She
not
don't
to
have a
take
picture or
orders
anything.
from some idiot that just happens to have been working at the fancy law firm for a few more years than me. That's not my purpose. It's just not. I would really love to keep this law license to have my cake and eat it too. That would be ideal.
Hey, that's what she wants. Have her cake and eat it too.
And I could. And I have been.
No, she's saying
But
that it's law. I can get the grieving if it's true, but
I am suffocated.
yeah, I
It's
get what you're
causing me a
saying.
tremendous amount of fear
You're the one
and
that turned me
stress.
on to her.
To know that I could meet the same fate as John Eardley and then I would be called a disbarred lawyer. No, I'm taking my story into my own hands. I'm going to be the author of this legend. I have to. So.
So
I have to move forward.
she played herself
my
in a
purpose.
movie.
Currently is
So
further
Vlakas
service
and Oppenhovel,
to the truth and justice. And that's what I will be doing.
Present the
I'll be
Life
back very, very
Treasures
soon with your
Foundation
regularly
Incorporated.
scheduled That Surprise Witness and BJ Investigates videos. That's all. Love you, mean it. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. That's wild. I don't know. Suckered me in. You saw me the other guy. The other guy's, who is he? They're doing this Johnny Somali shit. What's his name? Fuck. What's, legal mindset. He's got 350,000 subs. There's 63 million views. And he's talking about like Somali and frickin' Foodie Beauty and shit. Like all you're gonna do is a locale. Do locale shit and you'll get frickin' all these people follow you, but they won't follow me. They won't get my shit out here. All I get is these fucking trolls and shit. A couple good people and a bunch of trolls. Get out of here, man. I gotta get this day going. It's fucking noon. Yeah, it's just a show. I'm imagining a freaking 350,000 freaking subs. And you see him getting donations all the time on top of it. And being a lawyer, it's like that lawyer, Michael Eline, that wanted to do an interview with me. And he was too busy talking about fucking trans people and shit. He was talking about the biggest thing ever was predictive policing. I said, I can tell you all about that. And he's subbed to my channel, but you never hear anything from him. I emailed him. That freaking reporter in Miami Herald, he never got back to me either.
And so I created a digital ebook. It's called My Journey to Becoming a Practicing Lawyer with No Law Degree or Undergrad. And so I have it like
he's covering Lane Myers.
But the one that I'm selling is an ebook.
He's covering all the same people that's in our community.
But at some point, this will be.
They'll ignore people like Travis, ignore people like me.
For sale online as a soft cover. It's a soft cover. Right?
It's not just
right
them.
now, it's available as an ebook.
All right, yeah.
And it's a book about.
All right, hey, thank you for
how
coming.
I became a lawyer. My journey.
Hope you have a good day.
My journey of becoming a lawyer with no law degree.
I'm gonna take a hose shower here in a second. I'm gonna message my friend back too. All right, I'm getting out of here. Thank you guys for coming. See you later.